Welcome back to falls, as Rebecca said, into the must-win bracket, even at this stage of the season for both teams. Oh, what a bit of skill that is by Aubameyang. Arsénal gets the ball in. Here's Pepe. Not far away. That's an electrifying start by the Gunners. Yes, incidents in the off-season when they were almost the victims of a robbery in the streets. And the early signs are he's got plenty of space out on that left-hand side. Sissoko is back to help. There's the cross towards Pepe. The nonchalance of the flick-off to Arsénal, who bursts towards the byline, and it's Sissoko back with the challenge. Luis and Alderweireld. And Pepe, that takes his goal. I think he's got it covered. And stay out injured. But he's got some defending to do here. Heung-min Son. The curler in towards Harry. Pepe into the area. Notes today, he said our message is tested despite those social media rumours. He will be here beyond the North London derby. And scuff shot there by to the players, the midfield players behind them. As Lamela sprinting down the middle. Eric Lamela on his right foot. Saved. Would you believe it? Christian Eriksen taps into an empty net. Handed his start here by Mauricio Pochettino. Arsenal dominate the opening 10 minutes, but Tottenham take the lead in the 186th North London derby.
Well, just as we're praising them for their creativity,
there's tremendous amount of power behind Lamela. Here's Eriksen again. Sanchez on the overlap. Low cross is behind all of grown used to of late, but they do look bright in attack. And here's Kolasinac into the area. He stumbles.
Yeah, he trips over his own feet, doesn't he, really? And that allows Sanchez back.
Rinks to Eriksen. Here's Sissoko. The chip towards Lamela is too... it down the middle. As Eriksen takes a shot, he was going for that 4 or 5 yards outside their penalty area. Curled in. Leno comes off his line and... Good night, France, didn't they, to the full-backs. Pepe in the penalty area, trying to make something happen. Both centre-backs were retreating towards their penalty area. Son on his right foot is going to have a go! What a save by Leno. Son thought he doubled Tottenham's advantage. The German goalkeeper paws it behind for a corner.
My goodness, they're wide open up.
Jamison Sanchez with it. Aubameyang's going to have a little run here at Sanchez. There's the cross to the back post. Pepe with the header. Wonderful defending.
Oh, he's done brilliantly, Danny Rose. He's had to tuck in a couple of times to pick up the spare man.
Pepe to take. Good looking service. And the volley comes in. Edge of the area. It was sliced by Torreira.
And he just steps across the ball as Alderweireld comes to...
Pepe poise. He kills it. And it was a yard or so wide. I think Lloris was diving comfortably, knowing it was very short. With Tottênham. Spurs have made a mess of that. Free kick, and Danny Rose is going to get a yellow card. But it's crossed, only needs a flick. So Pratis, I think, got his head to it last. No, Harry Kane. Corner kick. Down on his toes inside the 6-yard box. There's the delivery. Well, it was neither work. Torreira's going to take the corner, so Kolasinac replaces him on the edge of the area. It's well defended by Sissoko. This from Arsenal, Aubameyang. Tottênham closing him down. There's the cross, the header by Pepe.
But at least the
second yellow card, Graham, as well.
Certainly would have been.
Here's Kane, steps inside of Maitland-Niles. Kane with the shot, spilled again by Leno. Here's Son. Here's Kane. Needed to be first time.
Lamela.
Shift to the right of centre. Christian Eriksen. That looks good, and it's another good save by Maitland-Niles. Here's Heung-min Son. Christian Eriksen. There's a penalty. It's the foul on Son. As he scooped the ball away, he's challenged, down on the ground. Granit Xhaka, the perpetrator. Martin Atkinson from the penalty spot. Kane for Tottenham, scores! 10 goals in 10 Premier League North London derbies for Harry Kane. And Tottenham have a vice-like grip on the 186th North London derby. Arsenal 0, Tottenham 2. One that's slightly stunned at the moment. Rose. Pepe, saved by Lloris. The corner was gaping. He couldn't quite find it. Yeah, angle. Takes a couple of deflections. Sissoko. Aubameyang. Lacazette. Was that a foul on the edge of the area? It was by Musa Sissoko.
Sissoko blocks him. Yeah, he does.
There's the strike, and it's palmed out by Pepe into Lacazette. Lacazette! Oh, terrific! No need for the penalty. Arsenal back in the game. Alexander Lacazette with his second Premier League goal of the season. And Arsenal have reduced the arrears before half-time. Into stoppage time we go. Arsenal 1.
He's forward. Fantastic two touches by Lacazette to get the ball under.
Is only halfway through. Coming up on Premier League half-time. Pepe in support. Chipped into the area. Lacazette with the header. And decent save by Lloris. Corrects a throw-in situation. Here's Kane. Kolasinac. Corner. Lamela curls it in. And easy for Leno. Kolasinac. Aubameyang into the area. Kolasinac to the byline. Stands it up. Here's the opportunity for two-way. Ball goes over the top and it's intelligently left by penalty area now. So on the edges, Eriksen. Here's Son. Tries to curl it. And taking the deflection, it was also, I think, saved wide by Leno. Corner.
Again, how quickly they break. David Luiz drawn out to the side.
Pickham. Arsenal on the counter-attack. Kolasinac. Excellent work. Patient build-up by Arsenal. And it goes towards Torreira. Guendouzi! What a save, Lloris! That was lasering into the corner.
That's the best bit of football. An excellent shot by Guendouzi. What a save.
He's never scored for Arsenal. Kolasinac and Aubameyang at the back post trying to get onto that flick from Lacazette. Neither could.
Look at disbelief on Kolasinac's face. He's down to that. Fantastic reflexes.
Lacazette! Oh, it was cut. There's the cross, but offside. The flag is up on the far side. The alley for the first time this season. He's been out off. Kane with the flick. Kane gets the return. Oh, it's at the inside of the post. Eriksen into the near post. Scuffed the Abrams. Here's Guendouzi. Flag stays down against Aubameyang. Alderweireld is the defender. Pepe. The chip should be Lloris's. It is. Aubameyang went to ground. Still. Too many defenders. And he's fouled Jack. Aubameyang. Guendouzi making the run. Aubameyang inside of him. The shot takes it with the corner. It flicked off Lacazette. Beautifully weighted for Aubameyang. Excellent. There's the shot! Tipped over by Lloris. Almost an instant impact by Dani Ceballos.
He's had 4 or 5 touches since he came on.
Ceballos with the corner. Lloris with the catch. Another claim for a foul. Socrates. Kane is in front of him. Eriksen likewise. Still Son. Dispossessed by Luiz. Sharp forward Mkhitaryan. The flick to Kolasinac. He stands it up. Aubameyang's header.
Bit too deep. Defensive.
North London derby. Son wins the header. Guendouzi. Still needs a touch. Gets a touch. Goal. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with 20 minutes remaining of this pulsating North London derby. And the Gunners from 2 down pull level at 2-2.
Spurs are
Bios into the area. Eriksen the defender. And Luiz was there. The chance, the shot.
Given his quality, ball set up.
Taken short. Kolasinac. There's the cross. Surely.
There's Kolasinac.
Our check brought to you by Verizon. Eriksen flicks it in. Leno. The cut back. Aubameyang. That was blocked.